we need to learn from what happened during the PH government era as well, when we gave the opportunity to Tun Mahathir. We faced the same dilemmas as we do today, and I think the problem then was because it was people voted for Pakatan Harapan in the last election, but it was Bersatu didn't do very well. But because, even though, for example, Dr. Wan Azizah was offered to be Prime Minister, but she stuck to the deal. We were honest about it. We allowed Tun Mahathir to become Prime Minister. But after that, he ran it, again, without proper recognition of the coalition framework or our commitment to Buku Harapan. I mean, I think we did a lot of good with Buku Harapan. There was a lot of good progress. It was just 22 months anyway. But the bashing of the Buku Harapan, the enticement or pressure for the Umno MPs to jump and all that, and the fact that a small party it doesn't happen anywhere else, right? Dictating the running of government, even if, this is what I think Dato Jogani said recently, even if, because we promised Tun was Prime Minister, fine, but and he wanted to contest 52 seats, more than us, fine, but he only won 13, right? So then the appointment of ministers and all that must be proportionate to the results, or as close as possible. And you have to refer to party. But a lot of our ministers only came from one faction. Now Dr. Wan Azizah is the only minister, and Saifuddin are the two ministers who are still with PKR. Right? The rest are those who have jumped. And it's what's happening to, and UMNO is also feeling that heat under Muhyiddin, right? The tail wagging the dog thing. So I think that's where we have to bear in mind that we learn from the mistakes. But I think politics, the framework, as I mentioned just now, the pre-existing coalition model that we've been used to, frankly, since 1952 or 52 in the KL municipal elections, 1955 in the Malayan election, and we've been used. And the opposition also takes that model. But other countries follow different models. The Liberal Democrats fought with the Conservatives in the UK, but then they formed a coalition government in 2010 when the numbers were not enough for the Liberal Democrats. In Germany, it's even more common. Even the two biggest parties, the Social Democrat and the Christian Democrats, get together. But, parameters must be very important. And again, those sort of things have been very crucial. And I think for us is the value of what you call that, the accountability, good governance, commitment to moderation, and focus on helping the poor, regardless of race. I think that has to be our focus.